Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
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 Good morning.
All right, we can start checking in.
Good morning.
Well, nobody wants to claim first, huh?
I will.
Checking in on Gatewood, Godwin for Gatewood.
All right, I got you. Who's next?
Pam Sidlick on Martini.
Steve Sharg on co-defendant Zimnicki.
Hold on. I need one at a time. Okay, I didn't hear your client's name.
Steve Sharg on Zimnicki.
No, before you, Mr. Sharp.
Martini. Pam Sidlick on Martini.
We're co-defendants.
Oh, that's the one from yesterday.
Yes.
All right.
Good morning, David Cripps here on Oscar Smith.
Oh, my motion.
Yes.
All right, got you, Mr. Cripps. Who's next?
Cooper on Delisha Jackson. Oh, sorry, Renee.
Hold on.
Okay.
Mr. Cooper, who do you have?
I have Miss Willis, and she's on. It's an in-person exam for an out of custody person, so we're getting a new date. She's on.
And what's her name?
Miss Willis.
All right. All right, who's next?
This is Susan Donnie of Delisha Jackson. Just getting an exam date. She should be here.
I'm right here.
Yay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what attorney's next?
Good morning. This is Attorney Coleman Morrison for Marlon Howard.
Howard. All right, I got you. Who's next?
Good morning. It's Nicole Casca, and I've got Joshua Legrer for PCC
Okay,
out on bond.
all right, Ms. Casca, you know you have a co-counsel.
I was going to ask that based on the discovery. I don't know who my co-counsel is.
It's Sam Shurikian.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right, who's next? You're welcome. Any other attorney need to check in?
Good morning, Melanie. I have Marquise Gibson. I'm sorry, it's Marquise Gilbert. He was scheduled for an exam, so we just need to change the date. He's out.
Is this Melanie Bates?
Yes.
What? You weren't number one?
Nope. Well, I don't know. I can't tell now the way it works.
Oh, okay. Who's next? Oh, okay, that's it for now. Is Mr. Moody on?
Turns the world upside down.
Kareem, that is exam, isn't it? At 11:15.
Mr. Mike Green?
Yeah, he should be a jailer.
So.
In custody.
Oh, Mr. Moody is here.
Hey, Kitty,
Good morning, Mr. Moody.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good officers, how are you? Good
Oh,
morning.
maybe that's why he's here.
You got all those PCC forms, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I appreciate
Actually, could have just walked them over.
it. That's okay. I put them in when I prep the file.
Yeah. You were very late yesterday.
Yeah.
Get myself set up here. I guess we're supposed to get some rain or something? Oh,
Yeah, I think it's,
if it's raining, if it's not. Yeah.
Mr. Moody, do you know about this motion on, Oscar Smith?
Yes,
Okay.
but I don't have the motion, I'm trying to figure out whose case that was.
It's Mr. Cripps.
No, I mean, as far as my office. I didn't think it was
Smith,
ours.
Oscar Smith.
Yeah,
Do you need a copy of this?
of the motion?
Yeah.
Yes.
I sent it to, Ms. Franklin.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Copy was sent to the prosecutors who handled it at the last court dates.
Yeah, that's what I
Ms.
sent it to.
Ms. Franklin and Christine Wright.
Nobody got Marcel Bird.
Wait for your attorney to check in, sir.
Nobody got Marcel Bird.
Wait for your attorney to check in, Mr. Byrd.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go, Mr. Moody.
Okay. Thanks.
Good morning, Judge. May I check in or am I waiting?
You just have.
Hi, who is
I'm
this?
sorry.
Jane.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Judge.
Hold on a second, please.
Oh,
No problem.
Mr. Byrd,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Yeah.
you're not on my docket. You got a case number?
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, I'll plug you in now.
Byrd, can you put this mute?
Mr. Cooper, you're not on mute.
I got it. Mr. Byrd, you got a case number?
No, I ain't got my paper with me. They told me I joined the last one. They told me this one I was supposed to join in right here.
Well, you're not on my docket today, so I don't know.
I was brought in here on my gun case, January 15th.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Sir, you're scheduled for January 21st at 8:30.
Oh, January 21st.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
So that's Thursday,
All right, thank you.
8:30.
All right.
All right.
Okay, we got, and Mr. Shriek.
All right. I got, Ms. James. Mr. Sharikian is co-counsel with
Right.
Ms. Okay, so I got him. All right, good. All right, good. Ready when you are.
You ready, Kim? We're ready, you ready?
Mr. Moody, ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready on Gatewood?
Ready.
Calling case number 20-62407, the people of the state of Michigan versus Dakar D, spelling first name Dachard, last name Gatewood, Gatewood. The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 3, weapons carrying concealed. Count 4, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. Count 5, count 6, weapons, felony, firearm, habitual offender for notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor. Sean Godwin, P74500 for Mr. Gatewood, who doesn't appear to be online here today. I am in communication with Mr. Gatewood. I asked you waive his presence.
Waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. Send this matter for an exam.
Yes, live in-person exam, Your Honor.
All right, any witness?
Judge, this one I have 3, I can do 2, I think.
August 26th at 11:45.
Yes, Your Honor.
See the discovery that was emailed to you yesterday? There was paper and digital discovery emailed to you.
Right. There are some body cameras there are 2 body cameras that were provided. There were 5 officers on the scene total and at least 2 squad cars. And I will send you over a list of everything I think I still need, but I'm still reviewing it.
Maybe there then. Is that what you're saying?
I can't hear you. Somebody's phone is not on mute. LG Stylo 5.
I hear that too. So in other words, you haven't gone through all of it, so it might be there, you're saying?
Definitely there's missing body camera and squad car footage, use of force report, but I'll send you an email.
Okay.
All right, also, just so everybody knows, we are back to doing all exams on January 19th.
Mr. Chris, do you need your client? He's on, man. There he is. Mr. Cripps.
Mr. Cripps?
Hello?
No, just keep yourself on mute, Mr. Gilbert, please. Mr. Cripps? Mr. Cripps?
Sorry, he's on mute, Judge.
All right, you need your client for this motion?
No, I will waive his appearance for this argument.
All right. Calling case number 20-62660, the people of the state of Michigan versus Oscar Smith. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 3, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is here on a motion hearing.
Morning, Judge Blair. People.
Morning, Judge. For the record, David Cripps, P34972, appearing on behalf of Oscar D'Angelo Smith. I would waive his appearance for this matter this morning.
All right, Clerk, waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. Go ahead, sir.
Judge, I filed 2 separate motions on this case. Each time the police seized cell phones from my client, I attempted to call officers in charge to try to return the phones, was unsuccessful, so the only remedy I see left is for a court order for return of them. On case number 62660, that case is a pending case before this court. The phone was taken. I don't know why it was taken. I don't know what they're doing with it. So we're asking, it was without a search warrant, without my client's permission. So we're asking for the court to order return of that phone. As to the other case, 258524, that 2 cell phones were seized by my client quite a few months ago. That case was dismissed on October 12th by Judge Stanford Jones. I filed the motion for return of those 2 phones in front of Judge Jones, and that motion was transferred to your docket because of my client's pending case. I don't have any idea why they're holding those phones. That case has been dismissed. So we think they're being held on lawfully. And again, I'd ask for the court order the return of those phones.
Mr. Moody. Judge, first addressing the second case for which Mr. Cripps is speaking about and has a motion about. I do not have a copy of that motion. I do not know anything about that case, and neither do I have a file, so I'm not able to present any argument at this point in time, or even confirm that the case has been dismissed. I would have to take, of course, Mr. Cripps' word for that as an officer of the court. And if, with regards to the 2062660 case, Judge, we would oppose at this point. I've not had a chance to talk to the officer in charge. I know Mr. Cripps has indicated he has. I don't know what the reason is as far as the officer in charge declining his request for those. However, I would indicate to the court in this case that the defendant, Mr. Cripps' client, Mr. Oscar Smith, is the reported boyfriend of the victim of this case. And what I'm reading here, and I'm not working with an APA file, what I'm reading here is that the complainant or victim is the boyfriend of Mr. Smith, but is deceased. So there was a death in this case, and I guess at this point, my only inclination is to indicate that there's still ongoing investigations. So at this point, given that scenario, I would oppose that motion.
Well, I mean, this is the time for your OIC to come to court and say why he told him that the phone. You know, as to the older case that's been dismissed, when was that dismissed, Mr. Cripps?
I have the court order here. It shows it was dismissed on October 12th, 2020.
All right, now we're in January and those phones still haven't been returned. Even on this case, this is an assault with intent to murder case, felony firearm, possession of a felon with a firearm. I mean, for as long as I've been doing this, there's no aggravated stalking or anything like that included with it. I don't see the need for the phone, or see the need for them to hold the phone.
Well, Judge, this occurred on apparently reported July 12th. I don't know what the status is. As far as contacting OIC, I mean, I didn't have a copy of the motion. I have no idea what this motion was about. So as far as getting that information or even inquiring about that information by the OIC, I did not have an opportunity to do that.
Well, okay. I understand you personally haven't had an opportunity to do that, but your office has. This issue was brought up before. Actually, Mr. Cripps did an oral motion, at which time I instructed him to put the motion in writing so that the prosecutor's office would have the opportunity to check with and verify with the Detroit Police Department on why the phone was being held. So the prosecutor that was here at that time, I don't know who it was, I don't remember, would have had the information and had the opportunity to check. But at this point, I'm going to order the return of all the phones for the first case and for this one. All right, Mr. Krebs, can you send me an order to sign?
I will, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. Ready on Willis?
We are ready.
Call it. Calling case number 2059190. The people of the state of Michigan versus Dejana Willis. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor People.
And good morning, Judge Renee Cooper on behalf of Ms. Willis. Ms. Willis, would you state your name for the record?
Dejana Willis.
Thank you. It's set for an in-person exam, Judge, so we'll need a new date.
Right. August 27th at 9 o'clock.
That's fine, Judge.
Ready on Martini and Jamicki.
Ready.
Ready.
Calling case number 2155038. The people of the state of Michigan versus Ilir Martini. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2, weapons felony, firearm. Also calling case number 2155075. The people of the state of Michigan versus Eric Jamicki. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. These matters are scheduled for probable cause conferences. These are the ones from yesterday.
Good morning, Pamela Sulek.
Pamela Sidlak on behalf of Lear Martini. He is present. Mr. Martini, can you please state your name for the record?
Good morning. I'm Lear Martini.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Sharg on behalf of Mr. Zimnicki, waiving his presence for the purpose of the probable cause conference, Your Honor.
All right, we're doing the appearance for the purpose of today's hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Morning. All right, first thing, we transferred Mr. Zimnicki's case from Judge King's docket. The court, on his own motion, is going to consolidate these cases, is my understanding, but they arise out of the same facts and occasions and dates. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
That is correct.
All right. So the court will consolidate the cases. And we just need a date. How many witnesses?
Judge, I have one ending in 038. I have 3. I gave Madam Clerk the PCC code. When the court has a chance, I'll need a case number and name for the second one because I was not aware of that one.
Case number is 2155075.
Okay.
And the name is Eric Lee Zimnicki, Zimnicki. And the charges of assault on a 10th degree by harmless and murder or by strangulation.
Mr. Moody, can you send me over the discovery once you get that file, please?
Is that Mr. Sharp who said that?
Yep, that's Sharp. Yep.
Okay.
And I haven't received the discovery yet either. I did provide my email, but that was just yesterday. Are you going to be on the case, Mr. Moody?
Well, it's going to be either me, Ms. Franklin, at this time. So I'll need your P number. If you have that right now, I can get that because this was added on and I didn't have the information for you.
My P number is 49783.
Thank you.
All right, we'll set this matter for August 27th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Take care.
Ready on Jackson?
Ready.
Calling case number 1955856, the people of the state of Michigan versus Delicia Jackson. Defendant is charged with count 1, malicious destruction of personal property, $1,000 or more, for less than $20,000. Official offender for notice. This matter is scheduled for probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Susan Dunn, P58696 on behalf of Ms. Jackson.
Ms. Jackson present?
She is.
Yes,
State your name, please.
Delicia Jackson.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Dunn.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I've not received discovery. I did order it. I'd ask if Mr. Moody could provide it, and I'm asking for an exam date to be set.
How many witnesses?
1, Judge.
1. All right, we'll set this for August 27th at 9:30.
Ms. Dunn, I did email the OIC to preserve and upload all the videos because we do not have them.
Thank you.
All right, bonds continued. Thank you.
It just, yeah. Thank you.
Ready on LeGrier and Carval?
Ready.
Ready.
Calling case number 20-62396, the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua LeGrier. Defendant number 1 is charged with count 1, stolen property, receiving and concealing a motor vehicle. The people of the state of Michigan versus Devontae Cargile. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 2, weapons carrying concealed. These matters are scheduled for probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your wonderful staff. May it please this most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, appeal number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court, Nicole Casca, P55470, on behalf of Mr. Joshua LeGrier. Your Honor, he is out on bond. I'm going to waive his presence for today because he should be in, but I don't see him yet. And we do consent to having this hearing conducted by Zoom as opposed to live in person at the court.
All right, waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Samuel Chirikian, appearing on behalf of Mr. Cargill. Mr. Cargill is on bond. We waive his presence with the court's permission.
All right, also waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. Sending these matters for exam.
Yes, please.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Woody, how many witnesses?
3, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. 3, Your Honor.
Everybody, okay, go here. All right, August 27th at 11 o'clock.
That's fine. Judge, let me note there were 2 arresting officers. I would request the digital discovery, both body worn cameras as well as in-car camera. This was a traffic stop.
I second that with Mr. Shariki, and I was going to ask for that as well.
And
I only have paper discovery at this point.
Digital discovery was emailed to both of you last night, so you should have it in your email, at least a link.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me go check.
Okay.
I'm not checking in the middle of the night. I'm sorry. All right, so that's an in-person exam at 11 o'clock on the 27th of August, correct, Your Honor?
That's correct.
Thank you so much. Be well.
Thank you.
Ready on Howard, Marlon Howard.
Oh, Mr. Howard, get back on.
Come on, Marlon Howard.
Hold on 1 second, let her call a case.
Turn your
Calling
video.
Calling case number 20-62357, the people of the state of Michigan versus Marlon Howard. Defendant is charged with count 1, breaking and entering a vehicle to steal property, $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 2.
Madam Clerk, sorry to interrupt you. We waive a formal reading and stipulate that there are 36 counts, we believe, of receiving and concealing and B&E.
All right.
Okay, thank you. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning. Is there a prosecutor?
This is a Pat 2 matter. However, the prosecutor is Mr. Ralph Elizondo. I don't see him on Zoom right now, so I could stand in for him if it's just a PCC and we're setting dates.
Right.
So Reginald Andrea for the people, 80354.
Good morning, Your Honor. Delisha Coleman Morrison, P56278, on behalf of Marlon Howard. Mr. Howard, state your name.
Marlon Howard.
At this time, Your Honor, I've not received the discovery. I've requested it twice, actually, now.
All right, well, we'll make sure you get the discovery. But we'll set this matter for, in the interim, we'll set this matter for preliminary exam.
Okay.
can't give me any idea on how long this exam is gonna take.
Oh, Your Honor. And with respect to discovery, before this matter was reassigned to Mr. Elizondo, I had sent discovery. I'm not sure if there's multiple cases, but I had sent discovery on one of Marlon Howard's cases.
Yeah, on that first case, we have the discovery. This is a new
Okay.
case, and we have nothing.
Okay. And Kitty, can I have the court number for this one, the Third State District case file number, please?
For this one, it's
Yes.
20-62357.
62357. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. And counsel, you said he has another case?
Yes.
That's also on my docket?
Yes, sir.
And when is that one up?
Just a moment. June 10th,
June 10th at what time? Thank you.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Can we do this one at June 10th at 1:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anything else?
There was a matter in regards to this case, Your Honor. My client was in jail literally until the beginning of this week, I believe. And he had received a forfeiture notice. However, no one could receive that paperwork to file a motion because he was in jail in the quarantine. They wouldn't let people up, nothing. And when he got out, he attempted to file, and they told him that the expiration date ran, even though he couldn't get to anyone or file a response because his paperwork was with him. And so I don't know in regards to filing a motion about that, because it's just patently unfair where I couldn't get the paperwork, nor could his family members, and there's no way to file anything without it.
Okay, well, as to the forfeiture action, circuit court would have jurisdiction over that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to deal with them first if for whatever reason, well, depending on the reason that they deny it, you may have recourse to come back here as you're talking about property that was taken as it relates to this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there may be some recourse that way. But I would file the motion in circuit court first. But they have actually jurisdiction over that kind of case.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Be safe.
You too now, take care.
Thank you. Ready on Gilbert? Call it. Calling case for 20-57513, the people of the state of Michigan versus Marquise Gilbert. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed, count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by felon, count 3, weapons, felony, firearm, habitual offender, third notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Appearance?
Is the prosecutor here? Good morning, Your Honor. Melanie Bates, standing in for Randall Upshaw, appearing on behalf of Mr. Marquise Gilbert, who is present via Zoom this morning. Can you identify yourself, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Marquise Gilbert.
Mr. Gilbert, thank you for going to put on a shirt because you were about to get locked up.
Sorry about that, sir.
No, I don't deal with t-shirts or sweats.
What happened again?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. We're scheduled for an exam, so we just need to reschedule the date.
Okay. August 30th at 10 o'clock?
That works, Judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You all have a great day.
You
You
too.
too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Ready on Miles?
Yes.
Calling case number 2062397, the people of the state of Michigan versus Markel Miles. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blair, will you proceed?
Good morning, Your Honor. Nicole James, appearing on behalf of Mr. Miles. Your Honor, I would request to waive his presence. He is out on bond.
All right, waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. What's your pleasure?
Judge, we are requesting a exam date.
Wait a minute.
Judge, I have 3, but I think I'm doing 2.
August 30th at 10:30?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Judge, can I address one other issue, but with a different case that we had previously?
What case? I'd have to pull it.
Judge, I was in your courtroom on Wednesday for James Taylor, who was in custody. We asked for an in-person hearing that you set for January 21st.
Okay.
At the time, I believe that Mr. Taylor was in the Wayne County Jail. He is not. He's in the Michigan Department of Corrections. So I don't believe that is going to be a good date, but I wanted to bring that to the court's attention.
Oh, okay. You gotta have the prosecutor back on too.
That's Mr. Moody. We've discussed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did talk about it. And at this point, my understanding, they're still not transporting prisoners from Department of Corrections, as far as I know.
All right, so you want a in-person, correct?
Judge, at this point, yes. I did schedule a meeting to talk with him, but it won't occur until January 27th. And so I can't make that determination about whether he wants a Zoom exam yet.
It's currently set for Thursday, the 21st, isn't it?
Correct. Do you want me to just show up on that date, Judge, or?
No, I mean, that would just kind of be a waste of your time because we're not going to have his body, so we're not going to be able to do the exam. So can you pull out a register action on that?
Who's that?
His name is James Taylor? No.
James Taylor.
I think it's is it a two-bagger?
It is. It is.
Okay. And I can't remember the other person.
And I've spoken with the other attorney and Mr. Hortis, and he understands and he's fine with his client is on bond, so he has no issues.
All right. Ms. Harris, as far as this case, Markel Miles.
Yeah.
Discovery was set yesterday, paper and digital. It should be in your email.
Yes, I'm waiting for it to download now.
Okay.
So, Miss James,
Yeah.
Are you appointed on this case?
Yes.
Were you here on the 13th? I wasn't here, that's why I'm
Yes,
asking.
I was. And when I previously had contact with him, he was in the Wayne County Jail. When I checked after the court hearing, it showed that he was in Michigan Department of Corrections. And so I contacted the Michigan Department of Corrections, and he is there.
Okay, no, the clerk that was here didn't put you in as the attorney. Okay, so what are we doing, Judge?
We need to change the date. We can change for him and his Kobe.
Oh, let me see. Why did she remove?
Madam Clerk, do you have that case number?
Yes. You ready?
Sure.
2006226902.
Thanks.
And then the co-defendant is the 0101.
Okay.
Hers is, she's on the second defendant.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
We look at February 22nd at 2 o'clock.
That's a good date.
What about co-counsel, Judge?
I'll let Mr. Hortis know. We have spoken about it.
All right, if there's any issues, get back to us.
I will, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Have a good one, everyone.
All right, you too now. Take care. Be safe.
You too.
That was February 22nd
2 o'clock. Yeah.
at 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
All these twos.
Yeah.
222 at 2.
We're 2022.
Good morning. You checking in, sir?
You're on mute.
This is Attorney Michael Ajami on Keith Purcell.
So, John, you gotta pull over. You gotta park that car.
I am. I'm parked.
Okay.
Keith Purcell. Okay, I got it. You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, Madam Clerk.
Where's your client?
He's in. He's here.
Oh, that's him. Okay, let me call the case. Calling case number 20-57619. The people of the state of Michigan versus Keith Purcell. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Blair with you for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Ajami, P82745, on behalf of Mr. Purcell, who's present with us via Zoom. Mr. Purcell, can you please state your name for the record?
Keith Purcell.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for preliminary exam. At this point, after discussing we are requesting to waive the exam.
Okay. Any objections?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Purcell, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
You're waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to listen. Do you have any objection to me signing your name to the waiver form and initialing it? Say that I signed for you.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Okay. Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and then initialing off? That's showing that I'm signing your name for you.
No, sir.
All right, counsel, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as is bound over to the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be January 29th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m. And bonds continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day to you and your
All right,
staff.
thank you, you too. Okay, y'all be safe, be careful.
So, Mr. Kareem, Michael Kareem,
Oh, yeah.
is that the one that's here?
Yeah, he's downstairs.
So he's here, that's scheduled for exam
Okay.
at 11:15.
We also need.
That's 10:45.
Okay.
10:45.
We haven't heard from Mr. Tank.
No.
Or
It's
Daniel
not
Thomas.
hall.
Nope.
That was 9:00.
Hey, Kitty,
Yes, Reg.
Paul and Kareem is the same person. Apparently they got his name wrong, but it's the same guy. So he has one at 10:45 and one at 11:15.
So Michael Hall, oh, okay, because the 10:45 says Michael Kareem Hall. And
Yes.
then 11:15 says Michael Kareem.
Yep, they missed
That's
days.
the same person?
Yes, ma'am. And it's Patrick Ninehouse. Ninehouse is the defense attorney on it, both.
Oh, why does it have two different attorneys on here?
You know, we were here a couple weeks ago, I believe, and Mr. Ninehouse was on the carjacking, and then I believe I brought out the fact that he had another case, but the names were different, but it's the same person. And I believe the original attorney was Mr. Waldhorn, but however, I think Patrick and Ken were supposed to work it out where Patrick was going to take both cases. Well,
Oh. All right.
This is your case, Reggie?
11:15.
What about the 10:45?
Because it's a carjacking, it'll be handled by the courtroom prosecutor, general exams.
All right.
So that's you, Mr. Moody, right?
Yeah. All right. Still gotta find, who we gotta find? We gotta find,
Tank, didn't, Wendy Shaw?
Mr. Anderson.
439. Good, you calling from where? Yeah, we're just talking about that case. No, we haven't seen Mr. Tank, that's why the judge is asking.
About the issue of warrant.
He's been trying to get on Zoom, but he can't, you said he can't get on Zoom? Mr. Tank. So where is he? Okay, so he has to log on Zoom in order to get another day. As well as his client. Right. That was Mr. Tank's secretary. He's having issues trying to get on. All right, Mr. Tank was the 9. Oh, did Mr. Purcell. What about Eric Patterson? Oh, that's 10:30.
We still need Mr. Anderson and McCoy as PCC. Then we'll be done with those.
We only got one more PCC.
I know, that's Anderson.
Yeah, let me see if I.
We need Mr. Vickers, who doesn't like to show up until.
Yeah, he's got 2 cases.
Yeah.
10:30 and 11.
I'll ask her.
What you need?
Do you have today's docket? It's been updated since the one I had emailed to me. 15. So I didn't have those case numbers. I'm like, what?
That's not pretty? Oh,
No paper?
I guess it would help if there was some paper, huh?
Of course, it's underneath everything, right? Here. There. Well, there's your keys.
Right. Under the stack. Oh, no, yeah, I don't.
You don't want to put it all in? Oh.
No, these old things are sensitive.
No, I know. I got
Oh, wow.
Great, thank you. That'll help me. Purpose would be to retire. Maybe they don't. Only the purpose of retire. How much from the county yesterday. But they had offices. Incredible sign.
Oh, there's Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank is on Thomas. Good morning, Mr. Tank. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Calling case number 20-59328. The people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Thomas. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 3, weapons, felony, firearm. Count 4, weapons, felony, firearm. Count 5, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 6, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 7, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 8, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 9, weapons carrying concealed. Count 10, count 11, count 12, count 13, weapons, felony, firearm. Habitual offender, second notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Blair Moody from People.
Good morning. My name is Craig Tank, and I appear on behalf of Mr. Thomas.
All right, Mr. Tank, this is in my courtroom. I require a tie, jacket, or something when you appear, all right?
I apologize. I had made a mistake on the matter with my scheduling, and I'm actually on vacation right now.
Oh. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're just rescheduling this date, correct?
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Mr. Thomas on? Have you been in communication with him?
I don't believe he is. I'd like to waive his appearance if I could, or presence.
Have you been in communication with him?
Yes, I have been.
All right, based on that, court will waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. We'll set this for 11 o'clock on August 30th. Is that a good date? Mr. Tank, did you hear me? 11 o'clock, August 30th? Is that a good date?
I heard you this time, and I thank you very much. Have a pleasant day, sir.
All right, thank you. You too.
Judge, I just wanted to mention for the record that Mr. Woody is present here in court today. He didn't get our message that it was an in-person, not a custody case. So, but I just want to mention for the record, our complaining witness, Terrell Woody, is here.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Gentleman on the iPhone, what's your name, please?
Last name Miles, first name Merkel.
I'm gonna go talk to this complainant, okay?
Huh? All right, we already did your case. Your exam has been rescheduled for August 30th at 10:30.
August 30th at 10:30.
Yes,
Who do I follow up with?
your attorney,
Okay.
Miss James, Nicole James.
Okay.
And sir, just so you know, I don't do sweats, I don't do t-shirts in my courtroom.
I'm sorry, man. Okay.
I'm just letting you know. So, you know, a shirt with a collar, please.
Okay.
I beg your pardon?
I said okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
I would just wait. I'm gonna step in the back for that too.
Okay, Judge. Try calling Mr. Anderson.
Kitty, can I have, or Judge, can I have 2 more seconds in the hallway with that gentleman?
Yeah, we don't have any.
Yeah, we need, we're
Okay.
waiting on attorneys. This was added to the 21st.
Good morning, everyone.
Uh-oh, it's trouble. Hey, Paul.
Still on there. Is that Mr. Miles on?
222.
Am I supposed to be speaking with someone or I'm finished here?
Yeah, you got your date, right?
He said August. I didn't get the day. I know you mentioned the month, August.
He said the date, August 30th.
10:30.
Okay, so I'm finished here?
I'm sorry?
Okay, so am I finished here in court?
Yes, you have your date. Get in touch with your attorney.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bickert,
Good morning.
how are you?
I'm fine. I have two that I believe are going to be put over.
Yep, I was getting ready to call you.
Perfect. See if I can find some number.
You got Patterson and Finney, right?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Moody, this is Mr. Bickert.
What are you on it?
Excuse me.
Contagious.
Sorry. Oh, Patterson and Finney, as soon as the judge comes back.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Mr. Bickert on Patterson and Finney.
Anderson?
Is that for exams?
Okay, thanks. Hey, Tyrone, how you doing?
He didn't hear you. Tyrone,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Moody said hello. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Moody. I'm sorry. I had put myself on mute and was distracted. Excuse me.
Oh,
How you
good.
been?
How you been, all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I think about you guys a lot down there every day.
What'd you say?
Oh, I just said I think about, because I've been staying away for the most part. So I do think about all y'all that's there every day a lot.
Yeah, this is just starting now. And
Yeah, it's my understanding that we're back full go Monday,
yeah, Tuesday.
Okay.
Martin
Right,
King,
of course.
Monday. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, I guess, that many
Yeah.
times being here. It's not good for
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah. It's a very, very difficult situation to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Because obviously everything's jammed up so bad.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what the stats look like.
Yeah.
Right. Unfortunately, I don't have to deal with that part of it on my end. But I do have a significant caseload.
I bet.
Just sitting. It's like a big pot of useless coins. It's like a big pile of Monopoly money.
Right. That's exactly what it is. can't do nothing with it.
Nothing with it at all. It's difficult.
Okay, great, Mr. Moody.
What's that?
Mr. Moody, I did receive your email with the, looks like some additional discovery.
Oh.
I just wanted
is
to,
is it a home invasion case?
was for Patterson? Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's what I did. There was an additional report from one of the I can't remember who it was.
Right.
But
no, I understand. I just wanted to acknowledge that I did see that, receive it.
okay, I mean, come exam time, rather than have the witness come in, we can, if you stip to it, and I should be able to get it in under 76611B8 anyway, but because it's a forensic type report, I think it's falls within that statute.
Yeah, I didn't get all the way through it. I mean, are they saying that they found my guy's prints?
I didn't get to it either. I just got it from him yesterday. I found out that it wasn't in there and emailed him. He sent it, and I just sent it right off to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I assume we're gonna get a new date off in the distant future.
Right. What did you say now?
I forgot what I said.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess it wasn't important. Look, see, that's a shame. I had to put files in there.
Yeah, y'all backed up.
I got a cabinet like that in the back filled up.
And if you backed up like that, no telling how everybody else is. You'll come out.
And then they get mad when we don't go pick our files up. We don't have room to pick them up.
Yeah, I mean, we've been ready, sure.
I gotta be close to be called up out of the 4 judges.
Huh?
Out of the 4 felony judges, I gotta be the closest to being called up.
I know. Imagine nerves, huh? Back to exams on Tuesday.
Any of those other lawyers gonna come in early for their exams here today?
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I was surprised you guys had to open Zoom.
Huh? Well, Hall is going.
Right, he's in.
Right. You got one
My
case
victim
and
may
then.
not be here because he's got a doctor's appointment. He's got to be at surgery. Yeah, and I said, look, if it comes down over, you can't get it because of your doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
You know?
What can you do?
I can't. I mean, it's important to him. He had back surgery and he wasn't able to get in or do therapy or anything.
Right, I can imagine.
So he's gotta go
Trying
into
to
the
get
doctor.
appointment.
I said, call him and see if he can, give you a close date, like maybe next week, but otherwise, if it's like a month or two, I said, just go to your doctor's appointment. I got a question.
I would.
I would too.
So we got one PCC, McCoy.
Yep.
I tried calling
Who's that?
Mr. Gary Anderson. Do you have his phone number? And these other two are retained. Benjamin Werbling.
Yeah, Ben Werbling. Let me see, WERB. I got his number. Do you need it?
Yeah, so he can come on.
Oh. Here,
And this guy is.
here, take this down, Ben's number. Okay. Amir Macklin. Yeah, I know him. Okay.
What is it?
Ben's is 248
Uh-huh.
506 0291. And let me see, MAKLI. Who's the other one looking for? Billy Anderson?
Yep.
All right. Try to get some extra. I mean, it's Friday. We gotta get out of here.
Right.
You're not staying that late tonight, are you? You stayed too late last night.
No. I'm trying to leave early too.
Yeah, we've been working. Yeah. I'm not. No, I don't have Anderson's number either. Is it in the bar there?
It was in here. I called.
Please leave your name, number, and a short message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
This is Ben. Good morning, Ben. How are you? This is Kitty, Judge Giles, Corporal 439. We're waiting on you to zoom in, please, as soon as possible. Your client, I think it's Deshaun Ward. Please log in, Judge Giles, Corporal 439. Thank you.
Deshaun Ward, yeah.
Wait, now you said Deshaun Ward?
Yeah.
Because I have that. That's why I was looking for that, but I didn't see my name on it. I have that on my list.
That's
But
your
maybe-
case?
Correct. But unless it was, I'm trying to pull it up, but my computer is not working at all. Like the 36 case search doesn't work at all. It keeps resetting. What does the computer say about that case?
It's up for a exam today, but it has Ben Werbling retained on January.
Oh, retained. Okay, that there it is. Okay, fair enough. That explains it. He probably retained in the middle or something, and I probably didn't get noticed. That's all. Not a problem.
He just got retained on January 8th.
That's why. That's what it is.
Do you guys usually get noticed if someone retains?
That's a good question.
It's hit or miss. Either the retained counsel has to contact us, or some courts will contact us. But given what's going on, and
Nobody's working.
It's just I understand. So I could find out right here, like show up for Mr. Ward, and they're like, oh, he's retained out. You know what I mean? So it just depends. So it's not a big that's perfect. As long as I can track it, that's fine.
Right.
So that's good. Because I was a little unclear as to what was going on with that one. So thank you. All right, so that's Ward Patterson.
So,
Yeah, the case.
At all? No? None. Well, she don't know. No.
I think y'all don't be finished early. You got 12 o'clock. It's that should get adjourned. Get online, she should adjourn, be on fire. Yep. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what she did.
I'm getting.
So I'm sure all she told you is this is a motion.
Got three.
I knew it. I knew it.
One at 1:30.
Judge House says,
Yeah, I'll reseparate it.
I don't know. I don't.
That's me.
That's you.
That's us being
I'll
a
go with
document.
this different
and then
case.
I sent it to her.
This for Friday.
This-
Okay, that's you.
Okay.
Right, because I told her that it's scheduled
Eight
for
hours a
Friday
day.
because
You've
she
been on track.
already knew.
So here she wrote me.
We're arching.
Friday. Where is it? I'm not sure.
Did sing it this thing?
Where's the attachment?
Oh,
There's no attachment.
oh, that's right, 'cause you didn't even have it.
No,
had
I
to
never
give you
had
a
it.
copy.
Okay, send me because you were the prosecutor.
That,
What they put on the motion, thank you.
that's
This
me telling
is,
her.
this is.
because she
How you
said
doing,
that.
Jim? You
But
okay?
then,
Like
I
I
have
was
a motion
supposed to
today,
know
too.
that it was you that I was sending it to.
Yeah,
But no, I don't know.
but I
You
sent a
were-
motion today to read the elders.
Right.
And is that's being heard today, right?
See, you switch us around next week.
The elders?
Yeah. I'll
No,
be
I don't.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, send it to because you were the prosecutor that they put on the motion. Thank you. No, her name's on the motion for this one, okay?
No, yeah, that was for her. That wasn't for you, that was for her.
From you.
For
yes,
me,
okay,
I'm
okay.
telling her
Yes, because they
that
put
I
her
sent it
name
to
on
you
the
because
motion.
you were there.
Right.
You
It's
were
not-
there.
I do not see it here as far as an attachment. I mean, am I missing
We'll be
something?
doing, out of custody exams then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. so
Yeah, I don't see it
pretty
either. But I sent it to her.
I know.
I sent it to her and
It wasn't sent.
Cripps at the same time.
I don't know.
Why didn't leave that now?
Hey, what can you do?
No, so I'm like, I'm flat-footed
I
here.
gotta try to pay.
I didn't have a chance to call anybody.
You looking like,
Pretty incompetent.
I really ain't got that much to pay off.
well, you can only give what you've been given.
Yeah, I mean, so I was kind of like,
I got my stimulus
Gee,
check
thanks.
yesterday.
And I'm thinking, what,
got it in the mail.
Yeah.
you wouldn't think to relay that to him in a better way? It's a
But they
motion.
send
This is
me-
what happens.
They send
It's because
600 for me, 600
what I was
for
trying
my
to
wife.
tell you. I'm in the office every day.
No, it's a stimulus check. Everybody supposed to get
She's
600.
not correct.
Yeah, we filed together.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you probably didn't know the text, right?
And then they add another 600 for my son, so I have a check for 18. But, you say if you single, you only get how much? Right.
Oh, you ain't get over 150, you tell us. Today I messed up on this guy out
I think it's 190.
Oh, the one.
I was not sure where he was coming
Yeah.
out.
Anything under 190.
You know, exams here that are not in custody. I call them.
The first one was more than a.
Wow.
That's first.
Well, I told you.
They might have changed
Obviously,
something.
they didn't do it. Right. That's why I called.
More than 600.
You know, there's just
No,
certain
stimulus
things
was
that
600.
it takes a little extra
Yeah, and right now, you have
to have it run right, you know?
Yeah, bike train.
You have to do it.
Trying
It's
to
just a lot more work.
Take it to.
But some. Yeah.
But with my son, I mean, would they send extra 14 hours for my son?
Oh, yeah.
Is like.
Yeah.
She's
Was it 500 for the son?
She's on
He
point. How
got
is she
600.
doing?
They gave him 600.
Good, you know, she's now.
I mean, you know, they sent.
439. Yes.
Can I trouble you with, as a favor? The computer will not work at all online. I cannot access it at all. Can I get your little case for me?
Yes.
It's Sturgis. The last name is Sturgis, S-T-U-R.
So you don't have, hold on, you don't have the case number?
I can give you some cases, but he's got 3 different cases, so I just want to check if he any of them. Hold on one second. I can give you a case.
I thought you don't get it by a certain date.
Okay, here's the case. You ready?
Yep.
Text.
2005
Uh-huh.
6905.
Yeah, something like that.
Laquan Sturgis,
It's still correct.
that's Judge
You don't get
King,
it by today.
or
Is that
exam,
today?
no,
Yeah.
February 5th,
February 5th.
Yeah.
Okay.
at 1 o'clock.
Okay, there was no difference with it. Okay, thank you, perfect, thank you,
That's all you need?
appreciate that.
Either way,
Yeah,
I
that's all I
have to
need,
use it
I'm
either
just
way.
gonna zoom back, I'm just gonna zoom back in, I had to get out the call, I can't do both at the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the judge should be on in a
Yeah, no
couple
problem.
minutes. All right.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right, let me go.
She's.
Hey, Kitty?
She really is.
Yeah. Where, I mean, I'm so sorry. I haven't seen her.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Kitty?
Me and her.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, Reg.
Do you have a Lester Daramy on your docket for today?
Jeremy?
Yes.
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. No.
Weird.
No.
Okay.
You got a case number? You want me?
It is 1 second. It's 20062-40501.
Oh, that went to Judge Jones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that went to Judge Jones.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'll see you guys at 11:15.
All right.
All right, thank you much.
You gonna be here?
Yes, sir. I mean, he's there. He's in custody and he's there, I heard. So
Yeah.
hopefully the witness show up.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Now what you
All
guys?
We got a name.
Yep. You ready, Mr. Speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
Calling case number 2056562, the people of the state of Michigan versus Eric Patterson. Defendant is charged with count 1, home invasion, 2nd degree, habitual offender, 3rd notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Morning, Your Honor. People.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Tyrone Baker, appearing on behalf of Mr. Eric Patterson. You know, this scheduled, I believe, for about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, Mr. Vicker, it's still my courtroom. I require tie.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize, Your Honor. I can take, if you court give me 5 seconds, I can take care of that.
That's all right. I'm just letting you know.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay. What time is it?
10:30.
Okay. August 30th at 11:45.
That'd be fine, Your Honor.
What was it, 11:45?
Where, have you talked to your client?
It's been some time, Your Honor, but I have had contact with
Let
him.
me go and be here for exam.
I'm sorry?
He has to be on. And if you haven't talked to him, then I'm just gonna issue a capias.
Well, I'd ask that the court leave. I mean, I can come back at the appropriate set time. That's the only issue. I didn't talk to him to tell him to come in early.
Do you have his number?
I believe I do, Your Honor. So the court would like me to try to see if I can find him that way. I looked earlier, Your Honor, and I didn't see the number, but I didn't dig further, Your Honor. So I can search a little bit and see if I can try to reach him via phone. I do know I have address.
He has to be on, or he has to. You have to be able to tell me that you talked to him recently.
Fair enough, Your Honor.
I have to know that he's invested in the proceedings.
I
All right,
understand.
because if you haven't talked to him in a while, then I don't know where he is.
I understand, Your Honor. That's fair. Would the court like to possibly recall it at,
What's this stuff at 10:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another one. Oh.
It's 10 o'clock now. He's got another case too, Judge.
What about your other case?
I have spoken to Mr. Finney this morning.
All right, well, we can do that one. I'll recall this one at 10:30.
Understood, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2057617, the people of the state of Michigan versus Antonio Finney. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Blair, the people.
May it please court, Your Honor, Tyrone Baker appearing on behalf of Mr. Antonio Finney. Your Honor, the P number 62647 for the record. Your Honor, I have his date is set for exam. Mr. Finney is on bond. I did speak with him via text this morning, and he is actually on standby. I'd ask the court to allow me to waive his presence if the court is so inclined.
Yeah, waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
Okay, what's your name?
Thank you.
We're gonna reschedule this matter for August 30th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
No, you got.
I'm sorry, this is Mr. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're all set for Mr. Finney, right?
Yep, we're all set for him.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the court is going to recall Mr. Patterson's case after 10:30.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I will be back, and hopefully I'll be able to get it taken care of. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Can I go up and call home and make a phone call tonight?
Sure.
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to wait. Your client is out. Yeah, you've been in touch with your client? Yep. Yeah, you can, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, the retained attorney on Kareem is getting ready to log out.
Kareem, Michael Kareem, or Zia Kareem?
Kareem, yeah, that's his name.
Love name?
Oh,
Michael Kareem?
no, this is Kareem.
Oh, Kareem, okay, sorry.
The K.
Yeah,
K-A-R, yeah. Oh, there he is, that was quick. Where Mr. Movie go?
He went to hallway. Be right back up.
Your Honor, I just want to let the court know that the 36th District Court staff is some of the most diligent and hardworking staff I've ever come across.
Thank you.
I got a call last night at 8:50 in the evening from somebody from 36th District Court telling me to get on and we're going to reschedule your hearing tomorrow. I said, you guys work all night. That's great. That was amazing.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
You ready, Mr. Moody?
Yep.
All right. Calling case number 2059547, the people of the state of Michigan versus Zaid Karam. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Boyd Woody for the people.
Good morning, Amir Mack on behalf of Mr. Kareem.
All right. Have you been in contact with your client? All right.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. Based on that, court will waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. We're going to reschedule this exam for August 30th at 9:30. Got a good date?
August 30, yeah, that's fine, Judge. Okay.
All right.
That's for an in-person exam, I would assume, right, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And also, just in case you didn't know, we are back to all our exams on the 19th of this month.
So the courthouse doors are opening back up. Is that my understanding?
Well, some of them.
Okay.
INR, the criminal
That's
division.
great.
So
Okay.
the other divisions are mostly working by Zoom, but they'll be doing some hearings in the courthouse. But just because of the way we operate and because the defendant's right to have the in-person hearings, we're going to be open up for our division on the 19th.
Okay, Judge. I'm excited. I got my new shoes to come to court in. I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Judge.
All right. Take care.
See you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Be safe.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So we down to the last two besides this exam.
Last two was that Ward and McCoy.
Yep.
Word. You never contact.
I tried calling them, no answer.
What about
Burgling is retained. Burgling is retained. So I did call, but there's no answer.
You ready to get Mr. Anderson?
Nope, no answer.
You got that on at 10:30 or 10:45?
10:45. 10:45 and 11.
Okay.
What time is the 11? The other one, 11? 11:15.
Yeah. Paul, 11:15. Did we do already? We didn't do Eric Patterson yet.
No, we did Gilbert.
We did Gilbert, but Kareem.
Okay.
You can do what? Patterson?
Patterson. Remember that was Carl Vickers?
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
oh, the
Yeah.
recall, 10:30.
And then, okay, good. So those three. And then I got some point for PCC. Is that right? Yeah.
That's the one I was asking you if you had a number for Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, the number I had, I called, I left a message.
Who's the defense counsel on McCoy?
Anderson, Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson?
Yeah, that's the one I asked. Let me try. Good morning, Ms. Anderson. How are you? This is Katie Jeff Giles. I left you a message. I'm trying to follow you somewhere. Probable cause conference this morning. Yes, please. Right, we're 360-439. Yeah, 0000. You log on to Zoom. All right, thank you. All right, that was Mr. Anderson. He said he just got out the hospital last week, so he's discombobulated. He said he was on some Zooms earlier. Must have been about this one. Glad I called back, huh? Mr. Anderson.
Oh.
Oh, James Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh. Good morning, Mr. Anderson. You ready?
Yes, I sure am, and I apologize. Thank you.
Thank you. Calling case number 2060710, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devontae McCoy. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. Habitual offender for notice. This matter is scheduled for probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Gary Anderson on behalf of defendant P27210.
All right. Waive your client's appearance for the purpose of this hearing, sir.
Yes, I sure do, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, you're gonna set this matter for preliminary exam?
Yes, in person, please.
Okay, and one witness? August 31st at 9 o'clock?
Well, it's hard, no matter what I do, it's hard to have that kind of mindset. But thank you, I appreciate it. August 31st?
Yep, 9 o'clock.
Will do. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Anderson, just so you know, if you pass, we start doing our exams back on the 19th of January.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so all the ones we got scheduled, until the 19th, we'll be doing them. Okay?
Okay, and that's, are those going to be all in person then, right?
Yeah. Well, unless
great.
someone scheduled them specifically for Zoom, if someone still wants to do by, we'll do them, but otherwise they're scheduled for in person. We're doing all the in person. Yeah.
Thank you. You know what, the world's shifting again, isn't it? Thank you.
Yeah. All right, take care now. Be safe.
I appreciate it. You do the same. Thank you.
Moody,
Yes.
what do you think about Washington County prosecutor?
Who is that?
I don't know his name, he's new.
I haven't heard. What's
When he
going
first
on?
came on, yeah, he, said that the prosecutor's office up there would no longer be asking for cash bonds.
I did hear that.
Okay, that's right. You know, then he said, what's the next thing? He did some other. Now he's saying that they're not gonna charge, they're not gonna issue any warrants or charge for prostitution or, between legally consenting adults. You know, they're gonna go after,
They're not gonna go for the job.
no, they're not going after prostitutes.
Oh, the prostitutes?
No. If it's, what is it, what they call it, slave thing, just kidnap folks, make them do that kind of stuff.
Oh,
trafficking?
Human trafficking, he's going after them, but sex between two consenting adults, even from a, he's not gonna go after it. He said, he compared it to, pornography. He said, you can have sex between two consenting adults for money, as long as you got a camera running. You can't do it if you don't.
Oh.
I'm like,
That sounds a little different.
yeah.
Put it that way.
Well, you know, my only thing is that he doesn't have authority to say that. He has the oath, you know, to uphold the Constitution,
The laws.
and the laws of the state of Michigan. And right now, the laws of the state of Michigan in this county, you know, there's laws against prostitution.
That's true.
He wants to change, he has to go talk to the legislature. Get a change there.
Yeah.
Stepping outside his role.
That's David Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, Judge. The other thing, what you indicated with that, I mean, consenting. I mean, that falls into so many different things with that, because if someone, for instance, hypothetically, if there's a young girl that they're not gonna prostitute, was a human trafficked person, how are they gonna know it's consenting or not? I mean, because she's not even consenting to be necessarily trafficked.
Right.
You know what I mean? It seems kind of, I don't know. But yeah, you're absolutely right about that. You've got to do that. I don't know. I mean, I've heard that there's, you know, the bond thing. Cash bonds, but I did not hear anything else. I don't know who that person is.
I don't remember his name. He just came up with that. He had it on the news yesterday and today.
Is this a newly elected person? Who was there before, do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's a long time.
Yeah, that's a little unconventional.
Yeah.
Put it that way. So what's the prospect for the 3 more cabinets in your kitchen this weekend? Any luck?
Well, electrician's supposed to be coming today, so comes today, then they'll be up.
Is this around your oven or something? Or your stove?
Well, 2 of them, no. He has to move electricity on the other side of the room.
Oh.
Well, the one, there was a stove, they had an electric stove. I have a gas stove I put in.
Yeah, you put a Viking in or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big commercial.
You didn't wreck your back moving that thing, did you?
Oh, not yet.
You gotta get some help.
I've been moving it.
You moving it by yourself?
Yeah, moving it like.
Do that.
Like 3 inches at a time.
Oh.
Move it, just go to the other side, move it. So, yeah.
Slowly, huh?
Be
Slowly.
careful there.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Like I said, I moved a washing machine, did that exact twist. I was squatting down, lifted it, and it did this twist.
Yeah.
I didn't think I hurt my back. This was 20 years ago. And I'll tell you, the next day,
I could not stand up. It was that bad. It was like a knife jab in my back.
Yeah.
But I still have little tinges of it now. But it's, not fun. So your electrician will get it all done.
Okay, not that much to do.
Then you can get those other ones in.
Yeah, it won't take me, but we only got like 5, so it'll take me about a half hour to put all.
Is it getting it lined up and level the hard part with that?
Yeah.
I would think, because
Yeah,
your
gotta
floor
have
does a
everything
little bit
level
of.
and, you know, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my floors, of course, are not level at all.
No. How old's your house?
It was built in 48. I think.
Okay, yeah.
Well, 70 years old.
Yeah, yeah. I know ours aren't either. Take care of.
Hey, Pat. Good morning. So are you on both cases?
Yes,
Okay, you talked to Mr. Walner?
I did, and I got the assignment sheet from Miss Moore.
Okay,
She said she's sorry, it's a mistake, she'll correct it, so.
all righty.
But I will go wait in the hall, or?
Okay, how you doing?
Good. I'm on Michael Kareem, so. I'm
Yep,
Michael.
call, yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. What's that?
I drive in Grosse Pointe. I actually was like Mac and everything, so it's just like back.
Let me try.
Well, sometimes we get stuck on the X.
Are they still building the factory?
No, they're done.
Before with those trucks.
Oh, I know.
That was ridiculous. You know, you couldn't even, I stopped taking it. You know, they would do 20 miles an hour.
I know.
You know, then they choked the Mack off with that bike.
Hey, good morning, Ben. How are you?
I know.
I guess nobody answered when I first called.
I know it.
My wife cuts across.
Yeah.
She works
Good,
at
how are you?
Campus Market, and she has to go to work.
Yes, you
But
have
she
the
was like,
exam scheduled.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I would, because I
Yeah.
was jumping 94 and I checked on the.
Where do you?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Yeah, you gotta log on to Zoom.
So I take,
Well, I'm like before Cashew, so like, you jump on our report, she's like, I should work.
well, if you're self-employed, you know, it's.
Okay, have you been in touch with your client?
Yeah, it's better off.
No, have you been in touch with? Yes, that's correct.
Or whatever, one of the ones was,
Okay.
Vernier maybe?
No, Vernier,
All right, sounds good, thank you.
No, who was?
she was saying, how can we,
That was Ben. He said he'll log on. Nobody wants to answer no. Then I left a message, they could have called me back.
Yeah, Vernier stops at, Google,
Yeah.
what is it, Connor.
And then she jumps,
That plant
yeah.
just cut us off.
He did say he was in Southgate on the Zoom finishing up.
She exactly cuts across right before town, right at the post office.
Yeah.
There's like a way, what they call it? He uses it
Quick.
Side street? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, it's much faster than going to Connor.
Yeah, you can sit it on like. Yeah. It's, I mean, I'm a jump Jefferson.
Yeah.
You're not doing it good for us. But then, what was the good since,
Yeah.
yeah, back to something wrong there. And then close.
Are you at the cardiac or just the? Cardiac, okay. Okay. 2:33. You're 2:53? Yes. This one's at, 10:45. Yep. What's the other one? Oh, see. I know it.
Good. You all right?
Good, and yourself?
Good. And we start back on exams 19th.
Yeah, I heard that. So on the 19th, I have an exam with you in the afternoon at 1:30. On the 1st or something like that, somebody who's involved with that case tested positive for the coronavirus. So he's waiting on a negative COVID test, I guess, or something.
1st of January?
Yeah. Well, that's when he thinks he caught it, I don't know. So, and we have an issue where my client's in Saginaw County Jail, so we don't know how we're gonna get him here.
You've been saying about trying to do it.
I let the prosecutor know when the case was first up.
Oh, he's been in there?
Yeah, he's been in there from federal custody.
Oh. That's a little different.
Yeah. But Mr. Lawrence has been trying, he's aware that he's in federal custody. I think he's been working on trying to get him down here. I just wanted to give you the heads up for scheduling purposes, et cetera. And let you know that somebody might not be able to come in here on the 19th.
Right.
Yeah. And one of the witnesses is in Fort Huron County Jail.
Is this all on the same case?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Too much going on.
But can I speak to Mr. Hall, Mr. Green? Yeah. However he stated in the thing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And then either before or after the exam, whichever you prefer. Now or after the exam, well, I got some strategies for us today. So, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
We're still waiting on warbling though, right?
Yeah. That was Patterson, right?
Mr. Biggerstein?
Yeah.
Yeah. You head off, please. Thank you.
Is the witness here? You guys know?
I saw an officer, but that's it.
Gilbert Holmes Parker.
Okay, thank you. Stop.
Big River, come back on. Nope. Not doing things without them. Right now. Case number 2056562. People, this is recalling that case. The state of Michigan versus Eric Addison has failed to appear. KP shall enter. Devon failed to submit a show report.
I will. You know, I will certainly make every attempt to reach Mr. Patterson and bring him before the court.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Minus 30,000 cash.
Lawyer's talking to another attorney right now. So I'll be right back. Mr. Moody's talking to somebody right now. Right. Well, wait, Mr. Moody.
Ready, Moody?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Come on down here.
We'll just step to the half door again. I'm probably gonna tell you what to say. Stand.
Calling case number 2060517, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Green Hall. Defendant is charged with count 1, carjacking, count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing. I'm sorry, strike that. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing, motor vehicle. Count 3, motor vehicle, unlawful driving away. Count 4, weapons carrying concealed. Count 5, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 6, count 7, count 8, count 9, weapons, felony, firearm, habitual offender, fourth notice, mandatory 25-year sentence. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honors. Trustee resolution of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick Nineheis, P76343, on behalf of Mr. Michael Kareem Hall, who's present in court.
I'll state your name for the record, please.
Michael Green Hall.
Thank you, sir. Ready to proceed?
Judge, at this time, I have my officer in charge, Terry Cross Nelson, who's sitting in the first row behind the wall. And I had an opportunity, we don't have a complaining witness here, Mr. Wilbert Roberts. He is not here today. I did speak with him yesterday. He had indicated that he had some back surgery some time ago, and he had a doctor's appointment scheduled today at, it was either 10 or 11 o'clock, and I indicated to him that if he could change the doctor's appointment and get a date soon thereafter today's date, and if he feels comfortable about that, to go ahead and do that. And then I would contact him and call him at 10. I did make a phone call to him at 10 o'clock this morning. He did not pick his phone up to get the status of whether he was actually able to change it or not. And I did indicate to him that he had to go, if he had to go and he couldn't get it changed to a close date and time now, because he wasn't able to get to the doctor's appointments earlier due to COVID, that he would have to do what he deemed was important to him. So at this point, we would respectfully ask the court for adjournment based upon what he's indicated to me, that he get a doctor's appointment scheduled, conflicting with today's date and time for the hearing.
Judge, I'm going to object. We're here. We're ready to proceed. This was scheduled originally had a PCC date, and then an exam date was originally scheduled for last Friday and this Friday. We're ready to proceed today. This is the first knowledge that I have in the hearing. We're not hiring a doctor's appointment and providing any documentation. He believes his doctor's appointment is more important than this.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not a medical emergency. Of course, going to dismiss without prejudice. You can always refile if you want to come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That means
Okay.
Here you go, Pat. Oh, you got one.
Oh.
Is
this
everything?
No, we still have the second case of receiving concealment.
Okay, you got the second one?
Yeah.
This is,
Thank you, Your Honor.
you ready for me at all, kid?
On what?
You've got,
What's up, the
Oh, Mr. Ward, I got in touch with Ben. He said he was gonna log on. He was finishing up with, he said Southland or South Bay. Yeah, I think it was South.
What was he on again?
Ward, Deshaun Ward.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then, Eric Patterson with Mr. Bickard.
You just came.
Oh, you can't get one, okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, I looked at her for the case number and I didn't have it.
What?
Well, I went on register of actions for 36, but it wasn't loaded. It just kept saying like, prove you're human, prove you're human, prove you're human. Prove you're a human, yeah.
Judge, I'm gonna run down to 233 or 234.
Okay.
For a moment, okay? We got that one with Ben Werman to do, and then we're set, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be on soon. So.
Pardon me?
Hopefully he'll be on soon.
Yeah, it's 11:15, right?
No, this is not scheduled till 12, but Kitty just talked to him.
Oh, good, okay.
He's gonna zoom in.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in 2 shakes.
All right.
You want a copy of this right here?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
What is Ben?
Want to go out and grab them? Okay.
Do you have any witnesses on the other one?
Not yet, so far. Reginald's on his way up. So.
Mr. Wormley?
Good morning to you, Judge, and your staff. I apologize for the delays.
All right, we're just waiting on Mr. Moody. Mr. Moody stepped out for a minute. He'll be
Certainly,
right back.
Judge.
Are you
Certainly.
ready?
Happy New Year to you and your staff.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you, sir.
We got some officers here to decide.
You ready to do the last one?
Ward? Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, Worbley, how are you?
Good to see you, Mr. Mooney.
Always a pleasure, thank you.
Same here, sir.
Calling case number 2055886, the people of the state of Michigan versus Deshaun Ward. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the Honorable Court, Attorney Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Ward. And Your Honor, we would ask for today's purposes if it's possible to waive his presence.
Have you been in contact with him?
I have, Judge. I called him this morning. I have him on standby, and I did make him aware of what was going on.
All right, the court will waive his appearance for the purpose of the day's hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
And we're gonna reschedule this matter. August 31st at 9:30.
Sorry, Judge, that date again, my system broke up.
August 31st at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, now continue. We're back to exams on the 19th. Okay?
Yes, Judge.
Just so you know.
But we're set for August 31st.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Worbley, later we're gonna have to get our department back on track.
Yes, we do. Indeed so. Have a great weekend, Mr. Mooney.
Yeah, you too.
Indeed.
All right. One more. Mr. Mooney, did you need a copy of that dismissal?
Please, yes, thank you.
So, Mr. Penley came back on.
Huh?
Need to call Mr. Baker.
We did Finley.
I know, we gave you some.
No, not Finley.
Oh, not Penley?
No, that.
Finley we set for 31st at 9 o'clock. So how we set it for?
Which one, Judge?
30th at 9.
30th at 9? August 30th at 9 o'clock. Mr. Finley,
Yes, I'm here.
your case has been rescheduled to August 30th at 9 o'clock.
August 30th at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And the lines continue.
Hold on, you said August 30th?
August, yep, August 30th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
You probably just realized it's January.
Yeah.
August?
When I call some of these, early witnesses and say, look, don't give you a date, it's kind of far out. I can remember. A long time out, but don't freak out, that's the best we can do with this type of COVID. They kind of like lays the thing out for us, so we're not totally knocked over with it. But they're all pretty good about it.
Yeah. just got used to saying it now. When a person's putting out them things way out there, every time I say I get it. Inside.
I know.
They didn't have somewhere, you know, in person.
Yeah, it's old hat here now, right? We're used to it.
And that's all I don't understand, you know, folks will keep wanting to adjourn and push it off. When I was practicing, I wanted to get it over with.
Yeah.
When you get paid.
Right.
When you get it done, not push
Yeah,
it
you don't
off.
want to keep it on your calendar.
Yeah.
Right.
You
I
know?
want to get it through, get in, get over.
Right.
Get it done.
Yeah. Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I think Tyrone Bigger was kind of saying that too, you know, he's got to track them. You know, that's harder to do.
Yeah.
You got them this far out, and there's more coming in, and, you know. Because otherwise, you, like what you said, you've already got a process, you're done.
Right.
You know?
Well, bring Mr.
We need Reg.
Yeah.
You need Reggie?
Oh, we need Reggie.
Yeah, we need Reg.
Oh, it's 11:15. Yeah. I figured it was 11:00. Kitty, hasn't come up with any more projects?
Nope. Thank goodness. He's waiting on his table to come in, poker table. So he does wanna, I don't think he's gonna, I don't know. But where the poker table is gonna be, he wants to set like, he wants to put, counters and then put, bar stools. I'm like, this ain't no bar. It look like this is a bar. All these bar stools. CR439 is very important. Hey, what's going on? You got the pick number? What is it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now go ahead. What you say? He didn't even go to court. This wasn't even scheduled in October. It was August. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, Judge. This is arraignments. He came us on January 8th. He's in lockup now. You case him on January 8th, 30,000 cash. So the guy is saying he when he was locked up under this case in traffic tickets, but when they released him, he's saying they only gave him information regarding his tickets. So he said no attorney ever contacted him about the date for the felony. It's a CCW, driving while license suspended. That's it. They wanna know if he
He didn't do anything to check on it either.
No.
No, he's in, he'll stay in at least to the ring, I mean, to the PCC.
Okay. Phil, he said no. He said he didn't do anything to try to check on it. You know, even when they released him, he knew he had it, he should have checked on it. All right, just it. Are you guys, what PCC dates are you guys giving? Oh, okay. Okay, all right.
When's this PCC day?
He said he don't know, he don't even know what dates they're giving.
Is it a wrap for me, guys?
These people kill me with their excuses.
Tuesday?
Holidays, Monday. I didn't know I had a felony, but I know I poured on my tickets. You knew you had a gun.
Right.
Come on now.
They gave you a personal bond first time around.
Right. Blair, you with us Tuesday?
I gotta check the docket. Or the schedule rather.
Oh.
I'll be here sometime next week.
I was gonna say, do you need a docket for Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll take one, sure. Pass it along if I'm not, keep it if I am. I don't know, I haven't seen anything. Oh yeah, this is mine. Which one is mine?
Pink.
Pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get pink. What? Oh, I was gonna say, it's only one page, I thought it was more than that.
Gotta be more than that.
We got a herd in part on,
Held in part?
yep, I held in part
Tomorrow,
on Tuesday,
oh,
What time?
3 o'clock.
who that is? Yeah, 3.
I only had one held in part, we just did it.
Tyrone Jones, Mr. Winters,
What's the charges?
homicide.
Oh, no. At 3 o'clock?
So he's probably gonna be like, he's
He's in.
We got a held in part on, Tuesday. Homicide.
What did I do?
I don't think
I don't know.
I don't know. What,
Oh, goodness.
No,
At 1:30 is a homicide. Well, maybe this is an error right now. Cause this says a homicide, 2 defendants at 1:30.
2 defendants?
Oh, what was you gonna ask, Judge? That's your copy.
Who's the, on the part?
Oh, sure.
Tyrone Jones.
Oh.
What you need, Kim?
Just tell me the date it's coming from and I'll see if I have the one I almost think I know, but.
Okay. This was from December 4th.
You know who the court reporter was? It wasn't me.
Nope, it was, Connor.
Connor?
Was that Alfreda?
Yeah. You want the transcription?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Yeah, you have a file here, do you?
Oh, I might have it, yep, because I pulled the 19th stuff. Yep, I probably have it.
Give me 1 second.
All right, you guys, have a terrific holiday.
All right, you too now.
Okay, take care. Be safe, everybody.
You too.
And if I can get a case number, I can send her a request, but you gotta fill out that form.
Yep, the little notes are in here.
Okay, see if I remember this. Is this my copy?
No, you got yellow. Let's see, that's for, defense attorney.
Here.
Good morning, good morning. Happy New Year, everyone.
Good morning, happy New Year.
Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year.
I had to look to see if it was still morning.
I'm not that late now, right?
You remember?
Yeah. No, I don't need
Yeah.
it.
So this is a card having got submitted for the witness number here. Who did sign the warrant? General warrant or was it Pat who still signed the warrant? But then Pat will take it.
Huh?
Yeah, and then we just do the trial.
Yeah, then they get,
What
gotcha.
to do is constitution.
Yes.
Yeah, two interviews.
Quirky,
I was
yeah.
just like,
First interview is doing constitutional right.
Right, sure.
You can brought it back. And do the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless this one was.
Right.
But it was supposed to brief the day.
Maybe this is a joke.
Oh.
I mean, I got it when I need it.
Come on up.
We ready?
Yeah.
All right, bring him out.
Everywhere.
Calling case number 2062777, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Kareem. Defendant is charged with count 1, stolen property, receiving and concealing motor vehicle. Count 2, stolen property, receiving and concealing $1,000 or more, but less than $20,000. Count 3, police officer fleeing third-degree vehicle code. Habitual offender, fourth notice. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, for on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Judge. Patrick Nineheis, P76343, standing here on behalf of Mr. Michael Kareem Hall. I just wonder if you potentially correct that in the computer system and make it.
What is your legal name?
Michael Kareem Hall.
All right, you ready?
We're ready to proceed, Judge.
Where, Your Honor, we ask for an exception for OIC and mutual sequestration.
My understanding, OIC will be here shortly, and no objection to that, Judge.
That's
All
right,
right.
John.
Witnesses testifying today at trial, or any future hearing will be the courtroom or be denied that testimony. With exception to the OIC should be here. Any witness?
Your Honor, at this time, people call Officer Tucker.
First name?
Jordan.
Step up this way, please. Okay, you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Right, you just put the door toward the other seat, please. Great.
Thank you, Your Honor. Morning, sir. Good morning. Can you please state your name for the record? Jordan Tucker. Mr. Tucker, can you tell us how you're employed? The City of Detroit, Detroit Police Department. Okay, and how long have you been employed by the City of Detroit Police Department? I've had approaching 2 years. Sir, I want to turn your attention back to the date of on or about December 16, 15, 16, 2020. Were you working on that day? I was working platoon 4 Special Ops at the 3rd Precinct. Okay. And can you tell us what event on that day occurred that brings you to court today? We attempted a traffic stop, my partner and I, Officer Moss. And upon trying to approach the vehicle for the traffic stop, the vehicle fled from us. And what type of vehicle was it? Red Town and Country. And do you recall the license plate on the Town and Country? I do not. Now, with looking at your report, refresh your recollection. Yes. The record reflect on showing opposing counsel's report. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah. Red, you said a red Town and Country?
Yes.
That's a minivan?
Yes. Chrysler Town and Country. I want you to take a look at that. Let me know in your recollection and refresh. Got it. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell us the license plate on that vehicle?
Edward Franklin Zebra, 0546.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Edward Franklin Zebra, 0546. It's at the bottom of the report.
After the stars, that last section of the paragraph.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was looking at the body of the camera. All right, can you tell us what exactly occurred prior to the stop?
My partner and I were patrolling the area, rolling through the gas station. It's a hotspot area for a lot of stolen vehicles we've had there in the past and various other types of criminal activity going on. So we rolled through, we ran the license plate of the vehicle, came back as a stolen motor vehicle. And once we attempted the traffic stop, just about a block north of that location, we got out of our vehicles, walked up to the car, and once we got to around the tail light, the vehicle took off from us.
All right, let me ask you, what type of vehicle were you driving at that time?
We were driving a SUV, Ford Explorer.
Was it fully marked, semi-marked?
Semi-marked.
And what type of uniform?
Modified green and black uniform.
Okay. Now, upon approach, you said the tail lights went on and they took off?
Yes, so the vehicle stopped. We got out of the car like we normally would do to approach and ask for all of our necessary information. And once we got to around the taillights of the vehicle, the car just took off from us.
Did you observe anyone in the vehicle?
Yes, we observed 2 people in the vehicle.
Okay. Now, did you see the driver of that vehicle?
Well, initially, when we were at the gas station, we saw the driver getting into the vehicle.
Okay, now I want you to take a look around the corner. Do you see that individual here today? Yes. And can you tell me where that person is located and something they're wearing?
He's wearing a green jumpsuit in the front row of the section.
All right, let the record reflect that the witness that just identified the defendant in this case, Mr. Michael Greenwald. So what happened next?
Well, after he fled, we terminated the chase. We called out for a police chase as he fled from us, and we terminated shortly after. And the car disappeared, and we went back to the precinct to discuss the events with our sergeant.
Okay, you say you terminated the chase. How long did you pursue the vehicle?
Maybe a block before we stopped. The vehicle was flying way too fast down the side streets and the speed bumps. So we just decided for the safety of everybody involved, we'd stop.
Okay, do you recall the speed?
I do not recall the speed.
And just to be clear, when you initiated traffic stop, you had your lighting sirens?
Yes.
All right, I have no further questions, Your Honor.
May I brief the judge?
Yes.
Thank you. Sir, you went to a gas station?
We investigated vehicles in the gas station at the Citgo.
Thank you. That was a Citgo?
Yes.
Okay. And you pull in there and you start running plates?
Yes.
You run to the Law Enforcement Information Network?
Yes.
Or LEAN? Thank you. And at that time, you run a plate of a maroon Chrysler Town and Country?
Yes.
And you notice that it was occupied by 2 males?
Yes.
Both African American?
I couldn't definitively see the other male, but I saw the driver himself getting into the vehicle.
Okay. Did you see him walk out of the gas station?
We caught him as he was walking out of the gas station and walking back to his pump and getting back in.
Okay. And he got in the car?
Yes.
Left the gas station?
Yes.
Were you driving or was your partner driving?
My partner was driving.
Okay, so your partner turned on the lights and sirens and started to pull over. At that time, the van pulls over and you get out of the car, your partner gets out of the car.
Yes.
You both start approaching the vehicle.
Yes.
You get your tail lights.
Yes.
The vehicle takes off.
Yes.
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
Briefly, Your Honor, just to clarify, you said you were at the Citgo gas station?
Yes.
Do you remember the address of that gas station?
I do not remember the address. I have the cross streets. So.
What are the cross streets?
It's West Grand Boulevard and Grand River Avenue.
And is that in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
No questions up based on that, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, people call Officer Harris to the stand. Sorry, Your Honor?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
This is the officer that was on scene the day after the cleanup.
Harris, right?
Harris.
First name, please. Lamar, L-A-M-A-R.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, all truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
What for the Harris, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And can you please state your name for the record?
Police officer Lamar Harris.
And Officer Harris, are you employed?
Yes,
Okay, and how long have you been employed with the drug precinct?
since June 2018.
Now, I want to bring your attention back to the date of December 16th, 2020, where you working on that date.
Yes.
And on that day, did you make the location of 6571 Linwood in the city of Detroit County of Wayne?
Yes.
Now, can you tell us what, if anything, occurred on that date that brings you to court today?
Me and my partner, Giles Fitzgerald, that's a green light in a hotspot area. So we patrol that area a lot. We sell drugs there, stolen cars, and a lot of people do litter there. So we were just there, and we run plates. Okay. We happened to run a plate, and it came up and stolen.
Okay, and do you remember the license plate of the vehicle you ran? Now, if I were to show you a report, would that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
The record reflect I'm showing the polling council, Officer Harris's report.
Thank you. I've seen it, Judge. Thank you.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yeah.
Officer Harris, I want you to take a look at your report, let me know when your memories are refreshed.
Yes, it was license plate Edward Frank Libra 0546.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Now, upon running that license plate, what if anything came up?
It came up as stolen.
What came up as stolen?
The vehicle.
Now, may I have just a moment?
Sure.
Right now, upon learning that the license plate of the vehicle was stolen, what did you do?
So at that point, we verified it by looking through lane, just looking at the lane, everything that came on it, just to make sure this is the vehicle that's stolen. Because sometimes they were giving us a plate from a different state.
I understand. Now, what type of vehicle was it that you were investigating?
I believe it was a 2007 Chrysler Town and Country.
Now, during the course of investigation, did you encounter anyone?
Yes.
Did you encounter the driver of this vehicle?
Yes.
Now, I want you to take a look around the courtroom. Tell me if you can see, if you can identify the driver.
Yes, it's the gentleman that's in the city.
Tell me something he's wearing.
Yeah, he's wearing green with glasses right now.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that the witness is identified as the defendant on the wall.
Thank you.
Okay, what did you do next?
So I approached the subject, he was pumping gas. So I approached him, I said, just for safety, because if we were between a gas hose, he was pumping gas into the vehicle, and he was on the opposite side. I was trying to tell the gentleman, can we cross over so I could talk to him and explain to him why I'm investigating him.
Okay, and what happened?
At that point, he became hesitant, didn't want to come close. He started saying that I was making him nervous, where my tone or any of that was aggressive. It wasn't aggressive at all. So my partner started to go around, and I was telling the gentleman, I need to speak to you. So once I got closer to him.
Can you just say his partner's name, sorry?
Oh, yes, Officer Fitzgerald.
Thank you.
Yes. So I got close to the individual. I put him in cuffs without incident. And from there, I explained to him why he was being arrested at the time.
Okay, now, did he say anything to you?
Objection, Judge. This officer just said he was handcuffed, so he wasn't free to read another action of what he said, so we can still do interrogation.
Well, unless you don't have a foundation that he was read as right.
Right. Officer Harris, did you at any point read the defendant's rights?
At that time, no.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Just one moment, Your Honor. Was there anyone else occupying the vehicle?
Yes, there was, two individuals in there. It was a black female, black.
And did you have them exit the vehicle as well?
Yes,
And do you recall on which side they exited the vehicle from?
passenger side and rear.
Thank you. All right, I have no further questions at this time.
Thank you, Judge. Now, Officer Harris, you go to the Citgo gas station, correct?
Yes.
And
That's a correction.
Sorry,
Valero.
Valero gas station, my apologies. And you start running plates through lean.
Yes.
You run one for a Chrysler Town Country.
Correct.
Thank you. And then nothing further. Thank you, Judge.
I have nothing further.
All right, thank you. Step down.
My final witness is Detective John Merriman, who is the OIC on this case, and he spoke to the true owner of the vehicle, who was to testify to the study hearsay,
You want to stipulate for the hearsay statement?
I'll stipulate that to the hearsay statement.
as well as the value of the vehicle, which is $3,000.
That's part of the hearsay.
Oh, okay.
This one?
Yes.
Read the hearsay statement in the record.
Okay. The hearsay statement is was signed by Detective John Berriman, and it states that he spoke with the witness Francis Elias, Francis, last name Elias, who is the owner of a 2007 Dodge Town & Country minivan. The license plate is Edward Fox Zebra 0546. The last 6 of the VIN is 135548. And the witness stated that he last parked or left his vehicle at 5763 Artesian in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne, on December 10th, 2020 at 8 p.m. He further states that the vehicle was worth about $3,000. One second, Your Honor. And also that on the same day and time, he did not give anyone permission to use or take the property from that location, including the defendants. And that's all I have, Your Honor.
No witnesses for the defense, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, this time the people move for bind over as charged with completing the warrant. On count 1, receiving concealed motor vehicle, we heard from Officer Harris that they did run the vehicle through lead and it was reported stolen. On approach to the driver was seemingly anxious and nervous and did not want to initially speak with the officers. We also heard, based off of the hearsay form, that the vehicle was worth $3,000, which is more than $1,000 more, but less than $20,000, which is count 2. And we heard from Officer Tucker regarding the day before when he did encounter the same vehicle and the same defendant in that red Town & Country. They did make a stop. Upon approach to the vehicle, they were able to identify 2 occupants in the vehicle, 1 occupant that they had seen at the gas station prior, which was a defendant. And then upon approach of the Town & Country, the vehicle sped off. And officers gave chase momentarily before terminating the stop for public safety reasons. With that, Your Honor, I believe the people have met their probable cause burden, and we will leave anything else to a trier of fact.
Judge, as to receiving concealed stolen property, the vehicle that Mr. Michael Green Hall was caught in was clearly a Chrysler Town and Country, and the hearsay form states this was a Dodge Town and Country as opposed to a Chrysler Town and Country. So there's no evidence that this vehicle is the same vehicle, or that.
And same license plate. The hearsay.
Right, it says EFZ0546, but it does say a different car completely with that same license plate.
I don't know if they make a Dodge Town and Country.
Well, it's not my testimony, it's not my,
No, I understand.
it's not my burden to prove that it was the same car, Judge. It's my, I'm pointing out that a Dodge is different than a Chrysler.
Well, technically, no, it's the same manufacturer, but, you know, the thing is, this is a probable cause hearing, and whether or not I can use the evidence given or make reasonable inference from the evidence given. So, but you go ahead, I apologize.
No worries, Judge, I'm just making the argument, thank you.
No, I understand.
And that is so that's the argument of receiving, concealing stolen property and the motor, so the first two counts. The third count, police officer fleeing, eluding third degree under the vehicle code. There was no evidence presented of what the speed limit was on or about the time that the van took off. In fact, one of the elements is that some portion of the violation took place in an area where the speed limit was 35 miles per hour or less. Whether that's posted or as a matter of law, there's nothing in the record. I don't even think he said what street it was on, it's just he took off. And we don't know if it was a speed limit that's 45 or above, or even 35 or above. So I think that we're lacking on what the area of the speed limit was, or the sixth prong of the element between moving 33. Thank you.
Your Honor, as to count 3, we did hear testimony from the officer that when they pursued the vehicle, it said the vehicle was quite, I'm paraphrasing, it's quite a distance away, and eventually they lost him and then terminated pursuit, which would give reasonable inference that the vehicle was speeding way beyond the speed limit.
Well, no, this chart is specific. It says that the speed limit, the alternate area of speed limit was 35 miles per hour or less. That's the only issue. I don't know. There's nothing on the record regarding the speed limit of the defendant used to travel. The officer said he didn't know the speed limit.
Yes, sir.
So that's the, that's the problem there. There has to be something that says, or I can infer that the speed limit was 35 miles per hour or less. And I don't have that on the record.
Would Your Honor consider reopening the proofs just to get the speed limit that was posted in the area, or that was a residential area?
Well, officer already said he didn't know.
Well, would the court take judicial notice that in the residential area in Detroit, the speed limit is 35 or under?
Yeah, but where this happened wasn't necessarily on a resident. I don't know which way he went down. It was on a regular, I'd say major street. Yeah, for the most part, it's a major street. Because that one was on.
It was the Citgo gas station?
Yeah, with Officer Tucker, that was the Citgo gas station.
Officer Harris was the lawyer.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, Harris was the other one, right? The later one, but
I don't, would brother counsel stipulate to the fact that it was a residential neighborhood based off of the body camera that we viewed?
I'm not gonna stipulate to that.
Worth a shot.
Malpractice is stipulated now.
yeah. Bit of a stretch. All right. At this point, we're going to find as to, based on the testimony of first from Officer Jordan Tucker, and on 12/6/20, physical gas station to be placed in the traffic stop for the vehicle. Prior to approaching the vehicle, he had ran the plate, came back and stolen. It was a red Town and Country minivan, license plate number EF0546. observed two people in the vehicle. He saw the driver getting into the vehicle at the gas station. And he identified the defendant as the driver. They then executed a traffic stop with lights and sirens. As they approached the rear of the vehicle took off and proceeded at a high rate of speed. And they terminated the chase after one block for the safety of not only themselves, but the community, etc. Then we heard from Officer Lamar Harris, who testified he was arrested 12/17/20 in the area of 6571 Linwood, Green Light, Valero gas station. They were randomly running the plate. Ran the plate for a stolen vehicle, 2007, Chrysler Town Country, license plate number EFD 0546. The driver of that vehicle was pumping gas into the vehicle. He counted the vehicle, asked him to step away. The driver was somewhat hesitant, but he did cooperate. He was taken under arrest, put in cuffs. Then we have the hearsay statement where Mr. Francis O'Neill, the owner of the 2007 Town and Country, I believe described as a Dodge Town and Country, he gave the same license plates as EFZ 0546, that he gave no one permission. The vehicle was last parked in the area, I guess, of his home. Gave no one permission to take it, and it was worth approximately $3,000. Court finds that there's more than enough probable cause at this point. I understand there's a discrepancy in the make of the vehicle, Dodge or Chrysler, but the license plate was the same, type of vehicle was the same, so of course, infers that it is the same vehicle based on what was given. So finds that those felonies did in fact turn to Trumbull County Policy charged and suspended. So we bound over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information. Any other holds? We only have these two cases.
I think we have these two cases, Judge. He is on parole, Judge.
Oh,
So,
all right, I'm going to read it on as it is.
thank you, Judge.
All right. His arraignment date will be the 22nd.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I missed, what did you rule on the fleeing and eluding charge?
Fleeing and eluding, bond over.
You're finding that over as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
So you took judicial notice that it was under 35 or over the speed limit?
No. Well, wait a minute.
That's why.
Yeah, okay, I need to back up on that one.
I thought you mentioned.
I know that was the same vehicle. The issue, as to the 35 over, I'm not taking judicial notice on it because I'm not sure which street this vehicle went down. There was no testimony as to what street, whether or not it was a residential area or whether or not it was a main street whose speed limit was at least 35 miles per hour. As a result, of course, going to reduce that to, what's the one right under there?
Fourth degree one, Judge?
Huh?
The fleeing and eluding fourth degree?
I believe so, yeah. That's the 1 year that doesn't require the 35 miles per hour, correct?
That does not require a speed limit.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to reduce it to 4 degree.
Thank you, Judge.
Did I get some hearing on it?
Thank you.
Did I get some hearing?
It's a high misdemeanor.
2-year high court.
That's why. Thank you, Your Honor.
What count was that one on, Judge?
Count
That was for count 3.
Do I have to fill out a dismissal or anything form for that, Judge?
No, no.
Okay, thank you.
Again, Dave, I'm gonna get right.
Michael.
Hall is, yeah, it's just wrong. I know. Thank you. So,
Count 1 and 2, count 3 is reduced to, fourth degree.
Reg, you got that code?
I'll have it.
I can try by code.
Look, the pack door right here.
Yes, please.
5 days and then. I would let borrow leave work if you need it, and hey, what can you get back? But, our application.
You miss anything else?
Nope, that was it.
All right.
439.
You want me to see if I can get the word?